I was always doing videos of me walking with my dogs in Sweden, and I seen one this morning 4 years ago when I was walking with Milo and Jack and Thelma, and it was in April time, and I'd seen another one where I was heading into the winter, not far off this sort of time, and since then I've become divorced. Thelma's now no longer with us. She's had to be put to sleep because she was suffering and she was in pain. Jack now is an old boy. This might be his last winter with me. I don't know. I thought his last winter was going to be last year, and he's still here. He's a bloody soldier. Look at him. Look at that handsome boy. Partially blind. Yeah? You good boy, you know. You're not so steady on your feet anymore, but you're doing good, you know, Jack. You're doing good. You're still here, that's all that matters. And you're having a good time. I'm only going to walk a little bit further up here because I've got to head back now because I've got to go to work. But I thought I'd take the boys for a nice autumn walk. Sorry about the juddering of the camera. I was just getting a treat out for Jack. Jackie boy, come and have a treaty. Got some dog food in my pocket. Come on in. Come have some treaty off Daddy. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, you know what that is, don't you? A clever boy, you know. Come on in. Milo. Come on, we go back this way. Milo. Got to turn around and go back the other way now. Look how beautiful it is here. Come on. Come on. Here he comes. There, my little man. Hello, chunky boy. And there'll be a day once that Milo won't be here and Jack won't be here. And I'll be looking back on this video going, I made sure I made the most of their lives with me. Brings tears to my eyes. I miss Thelma so much. I've missed her so much. So hard. I was just thinking, 4 years ago, I've lost and gained so much. God, man. I was married over 4 years ago, around about this time. Thelma was still alive. I was having to sell my DJ decks. I was fixing my engine in my van because my engine was knackered. I had to replace it, and I thought I was going to be stuck in Sweden for a winter. So I had to pack my entire life up, sell my Technics decks. It broke my bloody heart because I love those decks, and I saved and I worked so bloody hard for them, and they had to go so I could get home. And it's been hell. I'm back again, and even though I'm feeling so good of what I've done, what I've achieved, just sometimes you go, oh, man, when does it ever bloody stop? When does the pain and the life pushing back on you? Oh God, it's so hard sometimes. Constantly just getting out the bloody bed to go to work sometimes, you know what I mean? Just get yourself up and go, oh God, fucking here we go. Do you know what I mean? It is hard work, it's hard grind all of the time, especially when you've got ADHD and you overthink things and sometimes you get stressed about stuff. It's hard work. It's not easy, you know, and you just do your best, and sometimes my best isn't good enough, and I get into trouble and things happen and I get shit happen to me, and it's not fair sometimes. It really isn't fair, but you know, you fight against, you try to reason with people about certain aspects, and it just doesn't work out. No matter how hard you try and how good your intentions are, it just doesn't work out sometimes. And you just have to know when to let go, and you have to know when to move on with your life and try your best. And it hurts and it pulls you apart, and you get scars and they heal, the cuts heal into scars, and you look back and you look at the scars and you think, oh, can't believe I got through that. At the time, I didn't think I'd ever get through it. I didn't think the pain would ever stop. And you do, you find a way. You keep, just like Shane was saying yesterday, my mate, just keep going, like Dory the fish. And that's all she does, is just keep going. And that's life. If other than that, what choice have you got? What are you going to do? Kill yourself, commit suicide, give up, sit there on antidepressants complaining about shit? You know, you've got to find a way. You have to pick yourself up and find a way. And it's horrifically beautiful. That's what this whole experience is all about. This experience of life, let me swap hands. Sorry. This experience of life is horrifically beautiful. And it's, you could take, like I've started to do the Wim Hof, just trying to get myself back fit again, get myself to train, making that effort, because I know as soon as I start training, my body starts feeling better. I start feeling better in my head. But there's like this monster in the back of my head going, and you go, no! It's so hard. It's like, for fuck's sake! And you got all these people living these perfect so-called Instagram lives. And it's shit. Your life is shit. It's hard. And it's not easy. But would I have it any other way? Well, anything that's worth having is worth fighting for. Because if you don't fight for it, if you don't get yourself up, if you don't pick yourself up, if you don't plow through the crap, it will destroy you. And that's the problem. You chasing birdies, are you, Milo? Chasing birdies? You still haven't stopped bloody barking since the last video. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that you're not alone in your frustrations. You're not alone in your anger. You're not alone in your pain. I just laugh about it sometimes. It's the only choice I've got. I just laugh about it and pick myself back up and try and find a way. And that's all I can do. You know, I'm not saying that you have to look for perfection, because we're already perfectly, beautifully imperfect. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just society is stacked against us. And the people in power have done it that way. And us, the people, choose to just roll on our backs and let them do it. And if we all work together and said, enough, no more, we're not doing this shit anymore, they wouldn't have a choice. And it's getting to that point. We've had enough lies, enough crap, enough deceit, enough deception, enough corruption, enough of our money being robbed from us. For what? What do we get for it? At least in Sweden, you got 80 or 90% of your wages when you were off work. You get nothing. You get nothing. You get piss all. How can a company look you barefaced knowing that you had mental health problems or issues, and I was off work and I had to take sickness as a result of stuff that was happening to me, and then decide not to pay me? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It is. It's immoral. And you have to then fight against them. And you have to fight against the system and fight against what they've said and fight against the results and keep pushing back until eventually you go, oh, you are right. I was right from the beginning. I told you that, but you didn't listen. And why did I have to go through all it? Oh, because they don't want to give you money. They don't want to give you compensation. None of them want to admit they're wrong. None of them. Not one of those people in those companies. They have got big enough balls to stand up for you as an individual and say, actually, it's wrong what we're doing as a company and we should help these people out more. Not one of them. They say HR is there to protect us. HR is there to protect the company. Got bugger all to do with me. All they're doing is to do the minimum amount they possibly can, just a little bit more than they're meant to be doing, but the minimum amount of what they're meant to be doing are all on all of the front posters of all of the companies you'll ever work in is, we are aware of people with mental health. We're aware of people with problems, and we are a company you should come and work for if you've got this. They've got to say that because that's the law. But the reality is, the majority of them in these companies do not give a shit. They don't care. They really don't. They do the minimum amount. All they care about is turning up, doing their job. And when you come along and you've got issues and problems and you're struggling, you become a problem for the company. And as much as they don't want to admit it, they'd rather just get rid of you. So if they don't want you to work there and they can't cope with you, don't say that they've got, lots of things in place for people with mental health to help to support you. Because I've been working for companies time and time again now since I've not been in hairdressing, and it's a crock of shit. They don't understand. They talk to you like you're an idiot half the time. They treat you like you don't know what you're talking about. They don't ask you what's best for you. They don't get teams of people involved and put things in place until all of a sudden stuff starts to go drastically wrong. And then I'm given warnings when I should have been given support from day one. It's disgusting. The world is full of shit, and these people that have just come up to you and spout shit about company rules and don't actually, for once in their life, go, you know what, these are the rules, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to see what I can do for you the best of my ability, because I can tell you this is wrong. This shouldn't be happening. But no, they just go, these are the rules, mate. And I'm getting paid to do a job. And I'm getting paid to do a job to pretend I really care, but I care about my job more than I do about you and your job. And that's how it works. Because they know if they really did what was right, they wouldn't be in the job. Because they'd have to go against all the rules of the company. Because these rules are only put in place. And like I had a union rep say to me, it is realistically a crock of shit. He didn't say it in exactly those words, but he says, Nick, it's wrong. We understand, but they're trying their best to get away with stuff. That's all they're trying to do. That's all these companies do. And NASA's unions are there to protect you. Yet on the front page of all of these companies, you'll read, we will give you support and we're there for you if you have mental health problems, and we're there for you if you have ADHD, Asperger's, any physical disabilities, da da da. If I was in a wheelchair, they would have done tons of stuff for me by now, because I have mental health and I look relatively normal. I act relatively normal. You know what I mean? That's just me. I have moments where I struggle, moments where I really have difficulty, and I try to talk to people and they don't get it. And then when you break and fall apart and then you can't cope, they then go, oh, well, why didn't you say? Well, I did. I give you hints. I give you, what am I meant to say? By the way, I'm going to fucking fall apart. I'm having a massive problem. Nobody says that. But in all of the things in mental health, in the training, the education we're meant to do, it says, well, if you see someone struggling, ask them more than once. Ask them more than once. Are you okay? No. Are you really okay? Are you sure you are okay? Because if you're not, I'm here to talk to you. They don't do any of that. But if you got mental health, are you okay? Yeah. You sure? Well, yeah, I'm kind of all right, yeah. But really, I did say to you about X, Y, Z, 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 and that's having a massive impact on me. Besides that, this, and also having a massive impact on me. Here's a telephone number for some people to talk to. When you talk to them, and it's the same thing. Well, I don't want to talk to somebody about how I'm feeling. I want to talk to somebody legally to tell me what my rights are, to what I can actually do, so I can protect myself and be able to do my job and not be looking over my shoulder every 5 minutes worrying about losing my job just in case I say or do something because of my condition. That's what we want. We want truth. We want people to speak the bloody truth, and none of them do. It's hard. And that's life. Rant over. Anyway, that's how I've been feeling and what I've been going through. I'm sending you love. Bye-bye. This is me signing out. No more.